for a nice big open spot so we can throw the Starlink up. Nothing fancy, I don't care. Anything open will do.
Look, if you're dreaming about building an adventure van, damn it, do it. Don't hold back from it. Jump in it, get your van, put a big fat suspension kit on it, kit it out with all the overland gear that you need to be safe out here, and get on out here and have a little bit of fun. Right now, I'm exploring just outside of Woss, British Columbia, Canada, and it is mind-blowing out here. I am absolutely having the time of my life.
We're on top of train tracks. I wonder if there used to be a legit train through here, because the tracks are gone, but they are on the bridge. That would be wide enough for a train. Right to the tracks. I wonder. Having another amazing day out here, just exploring, bombing around these Forest Service roads, trying to find a spot in the open and by the water, because I need to have a shower today. It's not a want anymore, it's a need. It feels so good to have my van back.
Nah, I'm not excited at all. No way. I'll tell you something though. That little time we had down sure was good for my adventure van. We had a chance to put some more toys on it, and it turned her into an entirely new rig.
Oh, we got a tree down. Yeah. Look at that spot, right by the water too. Oh, this couldn't be any more perfect. See how clean this water is. Oh, that's perfect. Shower time, baby.
A lot of people ask me why I don't give up the GPS coordinates to every single spot that I find. That I should put a side on my website there with all my camp spots so they can come out here and camp at all the same places. Maybe give up my driving routes and all the things that we find on our own adventures. But I don't give up that stuff for one reason. Because this life is about adventure. You need to come out here and find these places on your own. Chop down a tree, drive down into the middle of nowhere, and find yourself wrapped within two different creeks. There's one creek that runs right around the camp, and on the other side of the trees is another larger creek. These places are way more satisfying when you find them on your own. But this area is just outside of Woss, British Columbia. Pop out in the backcountry and adventure on your own. But if I were to give up these GPS coordinates, these places would get way over busy with people, and the locals would kill me if all these camp spots out here were packed all the time, all year long, and nobody had any access at all, because some guy on YouTube threw up the GPS coordinates and gave it all up. There's a lot of stuff out there you can find online, like some of these spots may have been pinned on an app already, but that's what wrecks these spots. As soon as they get pinned on any of those kind of adventure or camping apps, these areas get destroyed. I think you should find these places all on your own.
It's a little hot there, Chrome. How we doing? I'm not a steak master or anything. Look at the sear on that baby. I should have filmed this, but I didn't. All I do to clean it, and the skill looks pretty good. All I do to clean it is put a tiny bit of water in it, like maybe less than a quarter of a cup. Let it simmer, and while it simmers, quickly scrape off the top and get out the water real quick. Don't let the water sit in there too long, because you don't want to boil the seasoning right off of it. You just want to quickly get the top, scrape the top off, pour it out, reheat it, add some oil, good to go. One deal. One pan, ready to go for the next time. Guys, I'm hungry today. I've just been eating pretty much meat and vegetables. I'm dying for like a bag of chips or some pastry or something. We're gonna roast some weenies. Every van needs one of these things, for real. And they're quite long. My adventures out here this time have been way more awesome than the last time, because we're adventuring farther and farther out. Because in the last couple of years, I've discovered how to use these apps on my phone to, one, track my route so I know how to get the heck out of here if I get lost. And for two, I know if I'm allowed in an area or if I'm not. And that's what held me back last time I was here. Now we adventure everywhere. I use Gaia Maps, I think that's how you pronounce it, Gaia Maps for all my back road roads and to track my route. You literally hit record and it tracks your route. And then the iHunter app I use to find out if this is provincial crown land and am I allowed to be here. It's just free public use land. We can camp on it for, I can't remember what the rule is, 21 days in the same spot, or I don't remember what it is. Oh crap, look at it. I burnt the damn wood. How the heck I do that? What the heck happened there? All right, let's get it. I can't believe I'm doing this. Today's shower scene is sponsored by Surfshark. Surfshark is an online VPN service, which is a virtual private network. And if you've ever logged on to YouTube and something popped up and said you can't watch this in your area, well, if you use your VPN, you can log in from another country, and you can watch that video, because then YouTube will think that you're coming in from that other country, opening up what you can watch online. That also works for Netflix and Hulu and Disney Plus, or any other kind of a streaming service that's geo-located. And or buying plane tickets. If you're flying to another country, you can actually log in from the other country and see if the plane tickets are cheaper. Anyway, it also protects everything that you do on the internet, so I highly suggest you guys get a VPN. Surfshark, thank you for sponsoring today's shower scene. They're going to give you guys 83% off and even throw in some extra goodies if you use my promo code Vancity Vanlife. Links are down below. Bow chicka wow wow. Sorry guys, I've been in the backcountry by myself for a little bit too long, I think. So in the bottom of this shower, there is a couple of D batteries. You need this battery in order to start the igniter. All right, turning this on, should fire it. The steam. Yeah. So many people ask, why do I share this part of it? Because showering in the bush is the flippin' best. Oh, I got the serious munchies tonight. Oh, we got some tuna. Nice. Sriracha flavored. Lemon pepper. Those are good. Lemon pepper. Lots of lemon pepper ones. Is it Thai chili? No, another sriracha. Where's the Thai chili, baby? It's my favorite. There you go. Spicy Thai chili. This one definitely hit the spot. These little cans of tuna are so flipping good. So you'll see in here that, let me back out of here. So you'll see in my Gaia maps that this thing is tracking all of my movement. It's like I went up to the end of that road, didn't go anywhere, turn around, end up coming back. It tracks absolutely everything. And because it's my phone, when you zoom in here, it tracks me moving around. That's my camp spot. And every time I moved around with my phone. Yeah, see, and it's still recording. I can probably shut that off now. I'll let it run. It's all good. So if I let it run and then it'll just keep running, that way wherever we go tomorrow and move around, it'll continue to keep tracking me. I have no problems just letting that roll, but it's kind of fun to have this thing track all of my movements. That's where I started my track today. I'm trying to make a habit of doing this. If I go down island to Campbell River, you'll see right there. That was, I don't know, one of my trips to Campbell River. We just roamed around the backcountry and it just tracked me the entire time. I never shut the app off at all. And when I tracked this Campbell River route, I was like, I'm gonna start doing this every single time I hit the bush, because how cool would that be to have a full record of where you've driven and where you need to go? Because then you can look at the maps and say, okay, now we're gonna go up this route because we haven't been down it at all. But when I left on this little trip, I forgot to hit record until today. So a bunch of that adventuring that we were doing up over there by the oceanside campsite and stuff like that, I never hit track. But that's okay. We're gonna track the rest of this trip, and I'm gonna try to make this like a regular thing. It's pretty fun, you know. Like, and you can track this even on road trips. Like if you're just driving through, you know, pavement stuff, going to national parks or whatever, you can track routes too as well, which is really kind of fun. Gaia Maps, download it. 47% state of charge on my battery system, which is a lot better than I thought it was going to be, because I've been leaving my Starlink on just about every single night. And I don't have to. Like the power switch right there for the inverter, I just click that switch and it shuts the inverter off, which means it shuts off anything that's plugged into it. Yeah, well, I get lazy at night and just leave it all plugged in. But this is my battery system here. So all the electronics I have in my van are all Victron Energy. Amazing, amazing products. So those are my DC to DC charge controllers. That's my solar. So if I ever want to see what my solar panels bring in, it just tells me right there. These are just quick view. You can click into these and get a deeper view of your solar system, or a deeper view of what's going on with your DC to DC charging system. So yeah, right now, clearly nothing's happening because it's dark outside. But yeah, if you look at my battery system here, if I open this up, it'll tell me I'm at 47%. My battery voltage is 13.02. I'm currently pulling 107 watts of power. That's running my Starlink. My heater just fired up on all the lighting that's in my house right now. And my battery temperatures are 18 degrees Celsius. I don't know why I told you that stuff is probably not interesting to your world. It's just the reality of my world living in a van. We have to monitor our power consumption and power creation in order to live in a vehicle. The luxuries of being on grid and just running power whenever you want because you want is not a thing in van life. In van life, you gotta okay, well, are we generating enough power so we have enough power to park it for a day or so? You know what I mean? You gotta be conscious of those things. Like right now, I'm like, okay, at 42%, do I have enough battery power to edit all day, stay warm, run my lights? Yeah, I would for one more day. And then I'd have to move again to generate more electricity. So I smashed my drone. Not this one, the other one. So the other day when we took the van out for its first maiden voyage, well, I broke it. So we ended up snagging a new drone. I went to Best Buy, just grabbed another new drone. These, the drones I use are just the small 249 gram drone. That way we don't need any permits or licenses or anything like that to fly them. Because with 249 gram drone is considered a toy. So this one is the new DJI Mini 4 Pro. The other one I had was a Mini 3 Pro, which was a great drone. But they had the new one, so I picked up the new one. It was a few hundred dollars more than the Mini 3, and I enjoyed the Mini 3. It was really great, but I smashed it. The gimbal is freaking busted. I've never felt the need to buy the bigger drones. You know, the bigger, fancier, multi-camera, blah, blah, blah. It's not, why, when these things capture an incredible shot at a fraction of the cost. Like, those bigger drones are like, you know, I think the drone itself is $2,400 for just the base one, but then when you get the Fly More package with more batteries, these are just cheaper. So yesterday I did a podcast online with WOAH Designs. You all know who WOAH Designs is. They're responsible for my full suspension kit on here and my front and back bumper system. Jeremy was like, hey, Chrome, you want to do a podcast with me? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So we went online, we did a Zoom call, did a podcast. Those files there that I just uploaded were my camera files, so I filmed my stuff. That way they have a good audio and visual via a Zoom call would be horrible. But yeah, as soon as that gets released, I'll let you guys know so you can go watch it. They asked me questions that just blew my mind. They dove deep into me. They found out things about my past that I think I might have brought them up on my channel at some point, but they just had an arsenal of just all these questions. I was like, say what? How the heck did you find that out? It was a really fun podcast to do, Jeremy. It was a good chat with you. It was so good. And I think for you guys, it'll be a great way to get to know the old me real quick in one simple little podcast. So it might be kind of fun for you guys to watch. So when that does come out, I will let you guys know for sure. But thanks for living with me, you guys. Thanks for always being in my home here and just kind of hanging out no matter what we do and dealing with my shower scenes and my blah, 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 blahs. I love it that you guys are in my home every day, and I wouldn't have life any other way. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Cruzy, do you want to wake up and say bye to everybody? I didn't think so. All right, you guys. See you later.